Today we'd like to share some setup tips on how to get the most out of your camera whilst using the Edge water housing. Today we'll be looking at the Fujifilm GFX100s. To manually control the shutter speed or aperture, we suggest using the rear dial on the back of the camera. You can manually swap between either of these functions by following these steps. The first step is to press Menu, head down to the 5th option, or Setup, and enter that. Navigate down to Button Dial Setting, and then enter that option. Navigate down to Command Dial Setting, and enter. Navigate down to the 4th option, and press OK. From here, we want to highlight SS and press OK. This will now allow you to control the shutter speed via the rear dial. To easily swap between controlling the aperture and the shutter speed via this rear dial when your camera is inside the housing, follow these steps. It will automatically be on your last chosen menu item, which really helps. Enter that. Turn the rear dial to highlight the 4th option and press OK. And from here, we'd like to turn that same rear dial and highlight aperture. Confirm by pressing OK. The rear dial will now change aperture. You can now swap between aperture and shutter speed control while the camera is inside the water housing. Just remember to ensure that the lens is set to A for manual control via the camera. To control the camera's ISO value, we suggest customizing the AEL button on the rear of the camera to allow for quick and easy changes whilst the camera is inside the water housing. Head down to the 5th option, or Setup menu. From there, navigate to Button Dial Setting and press OK. Highlight Function FN Setting and press OK. From here, you want to navigate down to the 2nd page of options and highlight AEL and press OK. From here, you want to head down and highlight the function of ISO and confirm by pressing OK. You can now press the AEL button and the ISO value will appear on the screen or the viewfinder. To change the value, simply rotate the rear dial. The camera's eye sensor will be covered at all times by the backplate of the water housing. To manually control where your shooting menu, playback menu, or even your shooting view appears, follow these steps. Cycle through your options via this control to nominate using either the EVF only or LCD only options. The water housing offers a manual control to engage this small viewfinder button on the side of your EVF. We hope these setup tips will allow you to get the most out of your camera whilst using it inside the Edge water housing. If you have any questions regarding this product or any of the Aquatech products, please reach out to our trained staff via the website for the best support.